Welcome to BioXplaining. In this video, I'm going to talk about the concept of the ABO blood grouping system along with a basics of the RH system, and then we are going to get into blood transfusion, what are the concepts related to it, and finally I'll also tell you about the genetics related to the blood group system, that is how do children or what kind of blood group do children inherit from their parents. Stay tuned with us for the entire video and master the concept of blood grouping. Today's topic of discussion is the ABO blood grouping system. This system of blood grouping was invented by Karl Landsteiner. Karl Landsteiner was an Austrian. Okay, and as you can see the image, this is Karl Landsteiner, and he discovered this ABO system of blood grouping by a series of experiments approximately in 1900. Fine. So in this lecture, let us understand the different concepts related to the ABO blood grouping system. Okay, so let us begin discussing about the concepts of blood group. We'll make 3 columns. In column number 1, we are writing the blood groups. Okay. In column number B, we are going to write about the antigens that are present on the surface of RBCs. And in column number 3, we'll write about the antibodies, that is the specific proteins against the antigens. Okay, these are present in the plasma. So these are the 3 columns that we are preparing. So let us first get started with the blood group A. Now in case of blood group A, say this is the RBC and on its surface antigen A is present. Okay, so this is A antigen. Now in the plasma, the antibody will be present against this antigen in a manner that it doesn't come and clump in the blood. That means, say I have A antigen and now I have A antibody also. So they are going to clump. The antibody will come and attack the antigen. So I cannot have A antibody. So what antibody will I need to have here? It is antibody B, abbreviated to be anti-B. Okay. Next. Similarly, in case of blood group B, say this is the RBC and the antigen on the surface is antigen B. Right, B antigen. So what should be the antibody? The opposite, that is it should now be antibody A, abbreviated as anti-A. Next blood group, take AB. Here also, say this is the RBC and on its surface 2 antigens are present, antigen A as well as B. Right, so both antigen A and antigen B will be present on the RBC surface in case of blood group AB. So now you think, if I have antibody A, it will go and attack with antigen A. If I have antibody B, it will go and attack antigen B. So I cannot have either of them. No antibodies will be present in the plasma. Okay, so I guess till this much the concept is clear. Very similarly, in case of your blood group O also, say this is the RBC that is present, and why it's named as O? Basically 0. That means none of the antigens are present among A and B. Okay, so neither antigen A nor antigen B is present. So if I have antibody A, well and good, it will not attack anybody. If I have antibody B, well and good, it will not attack anybody. So the antibodies that can be present are both your anti-A and anti-B. Okay, this much is clear. Now let us get into another concept, that is about the RH antigen. Okay, what is this RH antigen? This is basically named after the rhesus monkey, although there is no specific relation with it currently. Okay, the RH comes from the rhesus monkey where it was first identified. Right, so let us understand this. Say again, this is your RBC and on its surface you have this Rh antigen. So you will call this to be your Rh positive, right? You know, a lot of people, right, no, say I have A plus blood, that's A positive. Okay, so this is the scenario in that case. Understandable? And say if on the surface of the RBC you do not have your Rh antigen, in that case what do we call this to be? It is your Rh negative minus. Okay, let us take a few examples. Okay, so say again, this is your RBC and on its surface you have A and Rh, both the antigens. So you call this person to be A positive. If you just have the A without the Rh, A negative. I guess this is understandable. Take another example. On the RBC, you have B and Rh, so it's B positive. And if you do not have the Rh, just B, then it is B negative. Take another example. Say on the RBC, you have A, B and Rh. This is AB positive. And say you do not have the Rh, in that case it is just AB negative. Take another example. Say on the RBC you just have Rh, so it's O positive. Why? Because in O, no A, no B, just the Rh, so O positive. And if you have no antigen, neither A nor B nor Rh, then this person is your O negative. Now that you've properly understood the concepts of the antigens and antibodies in case of each of the blood groups, let us focus on the concept of blood transfusion. Okay, so what is blood transfusion? It is the transfer of blood from a healthy person, that is the donor, to whom? That should be a person who is in need. So this person is your recipient. Fine. That is, you are transferring blood from a donor, the healthy one, to a one in need who is the recipient. Now, let's take an example. Say the blood group is A. Okay, right. That means on the surface of the RBC, you have A antigen. That is, anti-B will be present where? In the plasma. ठीक है ना? The opposite antibody is present in the plasma. Now, this man can donate to whom? Can donate to blood group A, same blood group definitely, and also to blood group AB, right? Why is this so? Because this blood group A person, in his body, what is present? No anti-A antibody is present, है ना? इस A antigen को मारने के लिए there is nobody. Even in this blood group AB person, what are the antibodies that this man has? This man has no antibodies at all. So then there is absolutely nobody to come and disturb or clump with this A antigen which is present. Clear? Similarly, take other examples. Now say we are talking about blood group B. Okay. So this man has B antigen and in the plasma has anti-A antibody. So this one is present in the plasma. That is, this is the antibody, right now. And this one is the antigen which is present. Okay, so let's see whom can this person donate blood to. It can donate to same blood group definitely, blood group B and blood group AB. Why? Because in blood group B, this man has, or this woman, whoever, this person has anti-A, right? So nobody to go and harm this antigen. And this one, that is blood group AB, this has no antibodies at all. Okay, so again there's nobody to harm the antigen A when this blood enters into the recipient's body. So these are the recipients that are possible. Take another example. Say in this case, now you take blood group, next one you take is AB. So can donate to whom? Same blood group, definitely blood group AB. Because in case of blood group AB, what is the situation? This person has your antigen A as well as antigen B, right? But in case of, that means no antibody. So your donor, it can only be AB. That is, this one has no antibodies. Otherwise, blood group A, B, everybody will have at least one antibody. O will have both antibody. So they cannot take blood from AB. Take another example. Now, A done, B done, AB done. So we'll do blood group O. So in case of blood group O, this person can donate to whom? Can donate to blood group A, can donate to blood group B, can donate to blood group AB, can donate to blood group O. So what are you noticing in this case is that your blood group O is the universal donor. Why at all will I call this to be the universal donor? Because there are no antigens. Okay. We are not considering the RH concept here. No antigens, that is no antigen A, no antigen B. Fine. Now carefully note. When we were talking about blood group A can donate to, we had blood group AB. Check here, blood group B can donate to blood group AB. Blood group AB can donate to blood group AB. And blood group O can also donate to blood group AB. So recipient side mein blood group AB is like the common one. So blood group AB is known to be the universal recipient. That is blood group AB, because it contains both antigens and no antibody. No antibody. So whichever blood group ka blood you give it to him, there is no antibody to go and attack the antigen. So that is why it is the universal recipient. Now understand the genetics behind the blood group concept. Okay. So this I gene has IA, IB and I, 3 alleles. Okay. What are alleles? Alleles are the alternative forms of a gene, right? So your I gene has IA, IB and I, small I, the 3 different alleles. So blood group A person can have a combination of either IAIA or can have IA and small I. So when the person has IAIA, so this person is your homozygous dominant, right? We all know this concept, homozygous matlab same, homozygous dominant. Okay, and this person is your heterozygous, IA small I, heterozygous. Okay. Now, same next one in case of your blood group B. Now, this person can have the combination IB, IB or can have the combination IB with small I. Same thing, IB, IB is homozygous dominant, IB small I is heterozygous. Now take blood group your O. So in this case, the only chance is small I, small I. Okay. So this case, you will call it to be your homozygous because both are same. So this is your homozygous but recessive. Why recessive? Because when small I was present otherwise with A or with B, it could not express itself. Okay. And in case of your blood group AB, now what will happen is it can have IA, IB. This is the only combination. So this is again heterozygous. Okay. So if you have carefully noted this, you will be able to realize the fact that IA is dominant over small I. IB is also dominant over small I, but IA and IB are co-dominant. Okay. So what we are seeing is that this IA and this IB over small I, they are dominant, while your small I is the one that is recessive. But when IA, IB are present together, they are showing co-dominance. That is, both are being expressed in the blood group of the person. Clear? Okay, let's solve this question. A man with blood group O marries a woman of blood group AB. what are the possibilities of the offspring? So let's note down the data first. That is, a man has blood group O. So this man should have the genotype. O means we just saw only small I. Small I is possible, right? Because small I is the recessive one. What about this woman? This woman can have AB. So only one possibility, codominance. That is IA, IB. Now, if you want to find out the offspring's blood group, you have to make a cross. So you have to cross with the man with the woman. So in this case, we'll create a Punnett square, right? I'm writing the man's genotype on top and the woman's genotype on the left hand side. Okay, this way. So we all know how to create a Punnett square. So IA small I, this will again be IA small I. Then below you'll have IB small I. And then you will again have IB small I, right? So in this case, if you carefully note, see, you have two IASI, you have two IB small I. So IA small I is what? This is your, either it is blood group A, right? Blood group A. And IB small I refers to blood group B. So what we can say is that in this case, the possibility of the offspring is 50% chance is that the blood group will be A, and another 50% chance is that the blood group will be B. Okay? So I guess this is absolutely and clearly understandable. Let us take up yet another question for practice. You can pause the video here and solve it on your own, and then again replay and check if you got the correct answer. So a man of blood group A marries a woman of blood group B, right? Can their child have blood group O? So let us note down the data similarly. The man has blood group A. That is, the combinations can be IA or the combination can be IA with small I, right? Either homozygous dominant or heterozygous. Because we know that IA is dominant. So obviously this IA will be expressed. Woman, what blood group? Yeah, B. So IB is one possibility, the homozygous one. Or similarly, since IB is dominant over small I, IB small I, right now. Now, the child has blood group O as given in the question. That is that possible. So this child will have small I, small I. There is no other option. Now, let's cross the man crossed with the woman. Again, I'm going to create a Punnett square. So Punnett square will have IA small I, IB small I. Now you can ask, ma'am, why have you decided to choose this and not IA, IB? Because dear, in case of blood group O, the only and only possibility is small I, small I. So surely I would want to choose something which has small I, right? So let's finish the Punnett square. IA, IB small I, IA small I, and small I, right? Can you note here carefully that small I is present? So small I gives rise to the blood group O. That is what your question has asked, that can this child have blood group O? So yes, the answer is their child has the possibility of having blood group O. I guess it is absolutely clear. Well, so that's it about our concepts of blood group. What are the different antigens, antibodies, and the genetics related to what children will inherit, what blood group is inherited from the parents. And also we have spoken about the concept of blood transfusion. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel BioXplaining by Anushka. Meet you in the next video. Till then, stay tuned. Bye-bye.